All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving our praises and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yesharala that were well. And salutations to Yakim out there in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. This is GMS Chicago again, coming at you with another lesson. And basically, what we're going to go into today is going to be on the incident that happened in Texas, I believe, with that school shooter. And a couple of brothers did lessons on it. Prior to that, me personally, I did one, and recently they came out with more news. Really doing and saying the things that the brothers predicted, which is what they're some way somehow gonna tie in that and use it to their advantage to try, in all reality, to try to come against us. The only reason they're trying to get harsher on the internet and all these laws and all that is really because of us. They don't want to go and point us out directly because they know that if they do that, a lot of people are going to have a lot of questions. They're going to start trying to inquire and all that. So they do it like Esau Edom always does, in a sneaky way. They deceive the people like, oh no, we got to stop this so we can prevent future shootings. If somebody posts this on social media, beware and report them, and we'll get we gotta monitorize it more. We because it don't, even though we're that's not what we're going to do, to the untrained eye, that's what it will seem like, and that's what Esau wants. And what they were saying that this guy posted that he was a hint in social media before he did it. So now we gotta, whoever throws hints, we gotta stop him. And technically, even though we ourselves say that we were waiting on the Lord to avenge us, people are gonna believe it. So they're trying to use these scenarios, because it wasn't just that one. It was the Buffalo shooting. It was the bombing in New York that happened recently. They all says the people who had made announcements, the government, they all said that the internet was the problem, that we gotta stop it right in its tracks, nip it in the bud, so to speak. But we all know what it means, man. We all know that all of that is an attack on us, because they don't want the truth to keep coming out. So they're finding an excuse to stop the truth without saying they want to stop the truth, so to speak. But I'm gonna start with this scripture. This is a classic one, and the ones that one that has been coming out lately. 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And a lot of brothers predicted this before these announcements came forth, that some way somehow they're gonna do something or use this scenario to try to stop us. And how do they use this scenario? What's trying to stop the internet? Because with the way the word comes out, the majority or a lot of the preaching that we do is via the internet. Yeah, we got the street ministry and all that, but really the internet is the one that reaches throughout the whole world. And they know that, and that's what they're trying to do. And you best believe they're gonna use more and more scenarios like this, so that they could justify taking this action. Yes, son?
Khan, this is Isaiah 10:1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have published." All right. So the unrighteous decrees, all right, the documents, all right, the so-called pledges that they're gonna bring, all right, the laws that they're gonna pass, all right, to try to keep an eye, all right, on everybody, really, because really these laws and the plan, the New World Order, it's for everybody to be controlled, to be watched, all right. That's really the main thing that they want so badly. They want that so bad to be in full control. Esau wants to be God. He has a God complex. So he's going to do whatever it takes to use his blessing, all right, to be to basically be his footstool to his ultimate plan, which is to take over the whole world. Like Pinky and the Brain. Every episode of Pinky and the Brain, at the end of the episode, they always say, well, what are we going to do today? What do we do every day? Try to take over the world. They'll do whatever it takes to try to take over the world, man. All right? That's their whole MO. All right? And they want to make sure that they have full control over you, which is where you're going to get the, what's the MOTB? All right? Eventually that's going to come. All right? So you're going to have tragedies like what happened with the shooting that are going to get the people so upset and in an uproar that they're going to give away their rights anyway. Right. They're going to be willing to give them away for safety.
Right.
All right?
So, right. Yeah, because this school shooting now, me personally, I think it was a false flag. But even if it was real, or let's say it was real, or let's say it was a false flag, either or, Esau is going to use it to his advantage. You know, so he could promote and push all of these unrighteous decrees. He's not doing that because he cares and he wants to stop these shootings. He's doing it because he wants to stop mainly us, first and foremost, and he also wants to have eyes over everybody. You know, what they post, any type of truth against them, he wants to shut it down. You know? You can read the second verse if you...
All right, second verse. It says, turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
Right, and that's why they're prescribing these wicked decrees, these unrighteous laws. You know, so that they could, at the end of the day, fuck us over. Mainly starting with us, the Israelites, because that's we're their biggest enemies, but also everybody else, you know, so they could have the upper hand, so they could have complete and total control, you know, because all these laws that they push, you think they follow them? No, they have different ways and loopholes where they, you know, they could don't follow. This is really just for you know,
the peasants of the world.
The peasants, yeah.
You know, like the scriptures say, they are not in trouble as other men. All right, they're not in trouble as other men. All right, you see it all the time, man. All right, truth be told, man, if that had been an all right black dude that had all them weapons, because the police they didn't barricade or barge through the doors to save them kids, man. They waited like 40 minutes. They said. There had been a nigga in there, man, they would have went through them doors, man. You know what I mean? Straight up, man.
Yep.
For real. You know what I mean? But, yeah, you know, Jake get pulled over for something, guess what? They'll go to jail for the same crime that an Edomite will do, and they'll get more time than the Edomite, and the Edomite will get let off on good behavior or a warning, man. That's just how it is, man. All right? So it's not the same.
This is Revelations 12:10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And that's what Esau Edom is doing. He's causing an accusation, so that when he establishes these laws, he's able to point the finger. Oh, look, these guys are talking crazy. Look, watch out if you hear these words, those are red flags. Watch out for them. That means that, you know, they could possibly start shooting at any second. You see what happened with the other guys? We don't want to take any chances. We got to start taking action now. You know? Accusing us. You know? Playing with people's emotions. That's what he's gonna do, man, and ultimately is gonna get to the point where he does get, you know, is able to accuse us, because hey, the servant is not greater than his master. It happened to Yahushua and it happened to us, you know. So eventually it's gonna get to that because it's prophesied, you know. But the point is that we're warning you of his motives. We're warning you that that's what's gonna happen, and those are his intent, you know. Don't think that he in any way, shape, or form he's actually for the people. He's not even for his own people. You know, he's only with those that are on his level, so to speak, up high. You know, he'll fuck up over his own people anytime, you know. But this is what all this means, man. You know, they're setting up everything so that they could be justified in passing these laws. And because a lot of people don't think and they don't realize any of this, they go right with it. You know what? We're right, man. All these shootings happen, and they always post on social media. We need social media police. We need something to be able to shut these guys right in their tracks. You know?
Yeah, and also with them idiots, man, at ISUBK, and also at Sakari, y'all love to flex them damn rifles, man. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all be the first ones that'll be the ones that'll be on the front page, man, or the ones that'll first come, that they'll come for, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though that they're gonna come for us anyway, and that's what Jake's motive. They be like, well, they're gonna come for us anyway, all right? But you don't want to make yourself a target, man. That's the point. All right, because you add a burden onto yourself, man. That's the whole point. All right, the guy at the fucking ICBK on some show, all right, where they're at the gun range. We're talking about we trying to tap into Esau's blessing. Why not tap into your blessing, man? All right, what the hell you mean you want to tap into Esau's blessing? But those are the ones that are gonna be the scapegoat that they're gonna use. All right, when they make that move, man.
Right. Hey, you can't tap into Esau's blessing unless the Lord gives you that blessing.
Oh my God.
You could try to and all that, but if it's not your blessing, it's not your blessing. It's like Esau trying to tap in the birthright.
Right. You can't.
You can't do it. You know. But you had mentioned something which made me think of the scripture. You know, because you said that Jake is gonna use that excuse to they're gonna get us anyways, right?
Right.
See, but the point is, you don't want to get got because of that specific reason. You want to get got because you only spoke righteousness. This is Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted, right? Not just persecuted. It says, for what? For righteousness' sake. Not because they tapped in Esau's blessing, because they had guns, or they had that. You're getting persecuted for the wrong reason. That's no glory. You know, the Lord is not going to take delight in that. You know, he takes delight in those that stood stiffly for his word and kept their integrity. You know, those that actually get persecuted for simply preaching the word. Those are the men who are blessed. Everybody else who gets persecuted because they were being fucking idiots, that don't count. You're not blessed. It says, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. See? So that if you are doing that, the kingdom of heaven is not for you. You know? Hey, Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai, who literally had spiritual powers when he came on the scene, didn't use them to save himself. He went through it. You know, he literally got persecuted for righteousness' sake. He made it evident that that's what they were doing to him, and that's what we got. That's what we got to do as well. You know, and then not give them any excuse. You know, eventually, like I said, it is gonna happen. But let that persecution come because you preach the word, not because you're out there, being a goofy. You know.
Yeah, but when Esau come, like when you read, like the brother had just read in that Revelations 12:10 about the accuser is when you look it up is the devil, Satan. All right, and that accuser, man, is that adversary or that deceiver, because devil means deceiver, Satan means adversary. All right, either one. They're going to be your accuser. They're going to be the one that'll say, hey, these are the guys here, man. These are the ones that say, and we're prophets. So when the things we start saying come true, they're going to be like, listen, how do they know that? Hey, they've been saying this is going to happen, and this tragedy ended up happening. They're the reason, they're behind it. So they're going to use our words against us, man.
Yeah.
They're going to, something we'll say like, hey, man, those chariots this. And then out of nowhere, chariots start popping up out of the blue.
Right. I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
But they're
fucking doing it, man.
See, they're behind this.
They know something, There's something about that book,
Hey, but it's nothing new under the sun. They did it back then. This is Acts 17:6. And when they found them not, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down are come hither also. So that's what they're gonna say. Oh, these niggas that talked all that shit because of y'all y'all brought bad vibrations to the world, and now that they're happening, you know, like this is your fault. Some way, somehow, they're gonna fucking twist it to it being our fault. But hey, all we have to do is just keep doing the same thing. You know, if that's exactly what they're accusing us of, so be it. You know, because all we're doing is preaching the truth. You know, but we're you know, that's the reason why we gotta get persecuted, not for anything else. You know, but they're just like back then, they're gonna do it now. Some way, somehow, everything that happens, they're gonna blame us. Oh, you spoke. You know how people believe. What is it? You know, speak it into existence. You know. See, these guys were speaking
manifestation.
These guys were speaking it, and because they were speaking it, now it's happening. It's their fault. We gotta kill these guys. You know, that's how stupid these people are, and that's exactly, you know. More than likely, that's a scenario that's likely to happen, man. They're not gonna like they hated him that rebuked it in the gate. All right, we're the ones that are coming with that rebuke, man. They're telling people to get right, and this is gonna happen. If it don't happen, guess what? Hey, we're gonna be the ones that are gonna be like, hey, man, how did y'all know about the MOTB? And now all of a sudden this is gonna happen, and then they're gonna be like, hey, man, y'all said that this was gonna happen, and it's happening. All right. Well, what else does that book say then, man? How the fuck we gonna get out of here then, man? You know, next thing you know, hey, you said this, so you gotta know what's gonna happen in tomorrow, right? So, you know, it's just like that dude with the magic. I forget what book it was, but he came with the magic, and he thought the miracles that were happening were so great, and he was like, hey, teach me, give them to me, and they were like, hey, listen, this ain't no magic trick, man. Right, he was telling me, let me buy it off you. Like, how do you do that? I got money. And he treated his ass like, nigga, what the fuck? This can't be bought with money.
Bro.
He told you, your ass better repent. May the Lord have mercy on your ass, because what you just said right there, you're basically comparing the Lord's gift to carnal things, man. You know, that's a heavy offense to the Lord. You know, you got something?
This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself transformed itself in an angel of light. So Satan is going to transform himself into an angel of light, make you think that, okay, you know, I got the perfect escape route. I got the perfect way of life. I got the perfect way of giving you real salvation. All right, you don't want no more school shootings. You want more safety. You don't want no more supermarket shootings. Well, I got the solution. I got it. Here, I'm going to take you into the light. And it's really leading you into a ditch. All right?
Yeah.
Really what he's doing, he's leading you into a ditch, which is going to lead you to the MOTB. All right? He's going to lead you into his full control. All right? What he's doing is giving you a diversion. He's making you think that, oh, man, listen, hey, I got the right plan for you. It's perfect. But really, it's according to his agenda. That all your fears were built up by him, so that he can get you to the point where you can follow his agenda, man. It's all a part of his plan. All right? That's why he's Satan. That's why he is the devil. All right? That the Bible speaks of, the deceiver. All right?
Because, you know, he comes with his solution. There could be a way better solution that will benefit you, but because it won't benefit him, he's not going to tell you about it. He'll tell you what he wants so he could get his way, his will, you know? And that's exactly what he's doing. Right now, he's transforming himself as that angel of light, trying to be the savior, trying to pretend that he cares, you know? And making us look like the bad guys. This is Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's what he's doing, man. Here it is. We're literally preaching you the ways, you know. First and foremost, what we're preaching to is towards the Israelites, man, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds that might look like the other nations, but your spirit resonates back to these scriptures. That's first and foremost. But in all totality, what we're preaching is really beneficial, not just for us Israelites, but the whole world in general. In the kingdom of heaven, everybody's going to be at peace, not just us. You know, the heathen nations are going to be at peace. You know, and whenever something goes wrong, hey, we're going to be there to take care of it righteously. You know, not like Esau is trying to do now. You know, but yeah, he's turning all that into evil as if we're just some guys, bitter guys that just hate the world and just want to be angry at everything. No, we're angry because things are not the way they should be, man. Things are contrary to Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. Hey, there's no fear of the Lord in here, man. That's what we're saying these things. If there was, hey, we'll be quiet. We wouldn't have nothing to say. You know, we'll be chilling. We'll be cool, man. But nah, man. Hey, this place is wicked. You know, and that's all we're saying. But hey, because Esau's wicked, you know, he paints us as the bad guy, man. And he uses and causes, you know, these type of scenarios so he could push certain laws and vibrations so that people could start to hate us. And he could paint the picture as a bad guy and everybody could just look at us like that. Because these people ain't going to do research. Oh, well, you know what? Let me see if he's right about those. No, they're going to, as soon as Esau says something, and points a finger and puts a picture of us.
That's it.
You know, in the news. Everybody, you know.
That's it.
You're one of the. Oh, hell no, man. Hey, fuck you, man. I'm gonna fight you now.
Yeah, and a lot of the people that were so-called down, you know what I'm saying? You drive-by slew Israelites. You know what I mean? You straddle the fence Israelites. I like to wear my fringes Israelites. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know, just so people can see the fringes and see that I got me a new philosophy and I kind of dig what y'all talking about type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know, y'all right. Yeah, y'all, man. All right. Yeah, y'all little snowflakes, man. Y'all gonna fall back. You know what I mean?
Right.
When shit get real, y'all gonna fall back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, weren't you with them Israelites? Me?
Nah, man. Hell no. Fuck.
You think I was out there talking that crazy shit?
Yeah, hell no. Man. Fuck that, man. Don't folk them grave. Hell don't folk them grave. Hell no.
I'm a Muslim, man.
Right. We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit, man. No.
Right. Hey, but that's why. You know, we say what we say, man. Hey, you gotta really be in this truth, man, all the way, man. Because hey, if you're not, you're eventually gonna fall off. So we're not just saying it just to say it. We're saying it because hey, eventually, as more and more things get serious, more and more individuals are gonna get exposed who's really down or not.
That's right.
You know, and what they're doing with the demonization. The monetization with the internet, which is going to lead to the demonization of us, is going to be a heavy stumbling block if you're just a drive-by Israelite. If you're not applying these things, if you're just a hearer and not a doer.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So hey, basically that's what this whole scenario is going to lead to, man. You know. That's his motive, and that's what he's trying to do, man. And us that are preaching this word, hey, like we said earlier on, the servant is not greater than his master.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord told us this was coming, so all we gotta do is just stand our ground, keep on doing what we're doing, and keep our integrity. At the end of the day, how are we gonna let these wicked individuals make us feel wicked? Here it is, these niggas are eating pork, committing adultery, and they're blaming us. Like, fuck out of here, man. Nah, don't let these wicked niggas make you feel some type of way. You know? We could end there with this. This is John 16, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended." So really, this should be exciting times. Like, damn, hopefully, it happens so we get the fuck out of here. Because as soon as they start blaming us, you best believe the Lord is literally seconds from coming, man. Why? Because that standard has to be lifted. The Lord's not gonna let them take us and kill all of us. The Lord is gonna come in. So just stay on point, man. Stay on point, and keep your integrity, man. Don't get offended. The Lord already warned us of this. I'm gonna read verse 2. It says, "They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yeah, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth Yahweh's service." That's exactly what they're gonna do, man. See, and this is the Lord. Before that, verse 1 says to I told you these things so you should not be offended, man. You know? And eventually that's what's gonna happen, man. When these people do these things, they're gonna think they're doing the right thing. You guys ain't from the Lord. The Lord ain't the Lord is all love. You guys are preaching hate. You guys are, you know? They're gonna think that, but hey, let them think that, man. Let the Most High be true, man, and let Him justify us, man. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna be condemned. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna find out that we preach the truth, but it's only a matter of time. This is something we have to go through, you know. So let Esau do his thing. Let all that, and you know, if this is the time, or if later on or other events, you know, if it happens, hey, let's keep our integrity. You know, Esau's gonna do what he does. We gotta keep doing what we're doing. You know, diligently. You know, and that's the only way we're gonna be justified, man. Not, you know, not taking matters into our own hands. You know, and so on and so forth. You know, but with that, you know, hopefully you brethren were edified. You know, just stay in the spirit. You know, like we just read in Matthew. You know, blessed are they who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. This is a blessing. You know, consider yourself blessed if it is that they put our pictures up. If it is that they take our channels down and actually come for us. You know. You know, what does it say? Hold fast which thou hast, so no man take thy crown. You know. So with that, we're gonna end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Sharada the Ruel, and salutations to Joachim out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Abba.
Baba.